So we're back for another episode of Zero to Hero, the FM21 series on the Xbox edition, where we're trying to guide Dorking Wanderers up the footballing pyramid. Well, I'm certainly enjoying this series, and I hope you are too. Drop a comment to say who your favourite player is currently, or even give us a potential transfer target to look out for. But also don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, as it's a massive help towards the channel, and I really do appreciate it. Let's have a look to see if our form has continued, or if we've sunk down the league like a stone in water. So as you can see, we're still performing well above what was expected of us at the start of the season. We're currently sitting second, but do have a game in hand on first place Northampton. You can certainly tell that we've improved defensively this season, and we've only conceded 8 goals in 14 games so far this season, which is a massive improvement on last season. Let's check out to see how the results have gone so far. As you can see, we're now undefeated in 10 league games, and there's been some really good performances from the lads. We started off with a 2-1 home victory over Doncaster. This was a difficult fixture, but goals from Bremang and Rees sealed the victory and the 3 points. We then had a series of draws against MK Dons, Mansfield and Morecambe. Last season I think these matches would have ended in defeat, but there's players' characters shone through and we managed to get something out of these games this time around. We were then back in Papa John's Trophy action as we faced Arsenal reserves. We mixed things up and certainly played a weakened side, so the result certainly reflects that, but our priority this season is the league, so I'm not too bothered about the result. Another draw followed as we travelled to Southend. We showed character and managed to draw level through Bremang, but it wasn't a great performance in the end, and a draw was probably a fair result. We then managed to get back to winning ways as we travelled to Grimsby. Again, it was not a great performance at Grimsby, and they were certainly the better team, but we managed to make the most of our chances that we had and edged them out 3-2 in the end. Top of the table clash then followed as we entertained Wigan at home. We certainly put on a performance for the home fans, and so did Luke Rees. He managed to bag himself a hat-trick in this one as we ran out comfortable 3-1 winners. Another home game was next, as this time we welcomed Rochdale. I thought we'd won this one when Nico Jones headed in a corner 14 minutes to go, but we switched off and didn't play to the final whistle and allowed Rochdale to equalise. It was disappointing, but they were the better team and probably deserved something out of this game in the end. So there it is, the form has been pretty decent, and we go into today's game with a good run of form behind us. Fingers crossed this will continue and we can carry on until the end of the season. I think our aim now is to at least finish in the playoff places at the end of the season after such a good start at the beginning of the campaign. So we could go back to at least top of the table if we manage to get a draw against Exeter today. They're tricky opponents and certainly caused us a few problems last season. This team at present is pretty much picking itself. The only change currently is Rashisha is suspended, so Rowan is in as his replacement. So we're underway. Can we make it 11 games in a row without defeat? Or will our run come to an end today? Fingers crossed it doesn't. We've been playing really well, and I can't believe we're in the position we currently are, especially after the performance last season. But that just shows we've had a good transfer window and we made some decent signings. The extra budget has certainly helped. Chapman with a corner, floats it in, and it's cleared back to Chapman though. He's looking for someone in the edge of the box, finds Rowan. He finds Jones, passes it back out to Rowan, who's played it forward to no one, and Exeter managed to pick the ball up and look to build a counter. They've managed to keep it in. They're moving the ball forward, someone needs to get a foot in. They've managed to play the ball back and keep hold of it. It's looking dangerous. They're definitely playing the ball around well. He's managed to burst through and he's just put it past to the post. That was certainly a let off. We need to be more concentration in this one and not give the ball away easily. Slightly edging it at present. What is very much an even contest so far. As it stands, we will go back top of the league, but things can change in football in an instant. Akoka's got the ball, managed to pick it up, finds Brown, who's bursting forward with it, but he's been tackled. But the rebound's pulling loose, and there's Bramang to put it into an empty net as the goalkeeper missed it to make it 1-0. Massive mix up there in the Exeter defence to hand us the lead, but we'll take it. And they've equalised. Only a couple minutes gone, and they've back level. Again, concentration from us. Concentration was poor. We've let them back in again. Getting close to half time now. Can we nick one just before half time? Might have to make a change at half time. Akoka is not doing particularly well at present. He's looking a bit tired. Oh, fantastic save there by Seymour. Can we clear it out? Don't want to go in 2-1 down at half time. We have. We've managed to clear the ball away, and Brown picks it up and he's bursting forwards. Can anyone help him out? No, he's had to slow down. He has just come back from injury, so he's not looking as sharp as he normally does at the moment. But there it is. The half-time whistle has gone. We're just slightly edging it so far. Possibly going to have to make a couple of changes, maybe into the second half. Join us in the second half. Okay, so we decided against making any changes. Might make him a little bit later on, probably around the hour mark. At the present time, we seem to be edging it slightly. Just need to create a few more chances. We've only had one, and that was the goal so far. Okay, I think it's about time we made a change or two. A couple of players are looking a bit tired. Might need to freshen it up a bit, add a bit more. Might need to freshen it up a bit, add a bit more urgency into the game. Join us after the changes have been made. Okay, so we've made one change. Akoka's gone off and Kumwenda's come on. He's not been playing much with us recently because he's been out on international duty. Hopefully he can spark something here to get us back in front in this game. Okay, I'm going to make two more changes, I think, just to try and see if we can win this one. We are slightly edging it at the moment. Join us in a second after we've made those changes. Okay, so we've made a double substitution. Reason, Ferguson have come on for Dalton and Bramang. Hopefully we can snatch something towards the end. Or maybe not. Exeter trying to burst forward with it. We've managed to nick the ball back though. Longello's got hold of it. But he's lost it again. Again, the concentration needs to be better. Exeter working it into the box. Oh, and that's hit the bar. That was a chance. Playing it out from the back, as we normally do. Jones goes long with it. Looking for Rees. He's finding Kawemda, who's been put on the floor. But no, they're coming forward again, Exeter. And it's gone past the post. This is getting too close for comfort now. Is our run about to end? Has Exeter come back into this game? Exeter long goal kick. Chapman heads on. Here's Brown. He's through on goal. Eddie Brown makes it 2-1 with 5 minutes to go. We're going to try and sit this out now and go full defensive. We've switched up the play, the mentality, and gone full defensive for the final couple of minutes. We need to keep the ball up that end though. Rees has put a ball in the box, but they've managed to head it clear. Exeter are hitting again. We need to stay concentrated for this game now. Rest of it, and they've put Bowman in. Bowman, and he scored again. The concentration levels of this team is awful at times. We've conceded again in 2 consecutive games in the final minute. Really need to switch on more. We're not playing to the final whistle again, and it's cost us. We took the lead and we've let it slip again. Well, that was a disappointment. We took the lead and again we've conceded in the final minutes of the game. We've got to sort this concentration out. It's going to cost us potentially the chance of going up this season if this continues. But again, we're still undefeated. That's 11 now. But we need to be more switched on when we're closing out games. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I should have switched it a bit sooner. Maybe should have changed the formation around. But we learn and we move on. So our good run of form continues, and we're still sitting top of the table. Alright, that last game we should have been a victory for us, and we should have put that to bed. And again, concentration is what we need to improve on. Hopefully though, this run will continue and we can continue this all the way to the end of the season. Join us next time as we continue 0 to hero.